Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Robby Whiskey here from Whiskey&Winners. Just kind of going over a recap of the games that we had over the last couple of days. Start of the NFL season, we had Thursday night football as usual, and then we had Friday night. Obviously, there's a lot to talk about there. We're going to start with the Ravens and Kansas City Chiefs game. That was 27-20 on Thursday night. Both teams look pretty decent. I mean, the Ravens kind of forced, Lamar Jackson's problems he typically has came out, forcing the ball, not making the throws that he should. Had a wide open Zay Flowers in the end zone at the end of the game. Could have won or at least tied the game. It looked like they were going to go for two regardless of that situation. Unfortunately, they did not. So they weren't able to tie it. Likely had a great game as a tight end, 111 yards on 9 receptions and a TD and almost a second TD because they because it was like this close. If we can go back and look it up, but his toe was over the line about that much, so that was an issue for them. Now we're going to switch over to last night's game, Friday night in Sao Paulo, Brazil. It was a great atmosphere there, from what I could tell. Field conditions were horrible. People were slipping and sliding and falling all over the place. Horrible, horrible, horrible stuff there. But the Eagles did come away with the win, which I did not predict. I actually thought the Packers would win. Unfortunately, it looks like Jordan Love was hurt in this issue. But the problem with that is that in this game, because of the field issues, could have contributed to that, but he did get hit high and low at the same time, with Carter coming in low and hitting his knee. If you go to our page, whether it's our TikTok page, YouTube page, whatever, you can see I got a condensed video of the actual popping of the knee, which looked pretty gruesome. I did just do an update. Looks like he's not. It looks like his ACL is intact from what I'm reading. They are going to do some more tests. Looks like the ankle's probably fine too. So right now, if that's what they're saying, maybe there's an MCL injury. I don't want to speculate because I'm not a doctor. I'm just throwing things out there that it could be. It could be just a sprain. It could be this. It could be that. For Packers fans and Jordan Love, I guess the hope would be that it is a quick healing injury and that he gets back on the field, which that's what we hope too. We want to see the best players play, right? We don't want to see bums play. If he's out, they're going to Malik Willis, who has not shown me anything really well in any game that he's played in preseason. None of that. He's very stays in the pocket too long, takes a lot of sacks, throws a lot of interceptions, things like that. So pretty much at this point, their season is on the line with this injury, because if he's hurt long term, they're pretty much out of it. So let's hope that Jordan Love's injury is not long term. He can get back on the field in the next week, maybe a couple weeks, maybe take 2 weeks off. That would probably be all right. But unfortunately, they're already starting behind the curveball because they've already lost the game. So now you're down a game in a division that's supposed to be pretty competitive. I mean, you got the Lions there. They're obviously one of the top 4 teams talked about in the NFC right now. Green Bay was right in that conversation also. And then you also have Chicago, who's on the uptick. It would be really interesting if this long-term Jordan Love injury, because then it's just leaving Detroit and Chicago as the 2 teams that might be able to do something. So anyway, that's our update from the first 2 games of the season. Be sure to follow us, follow our page. We put out a lot of news, a lot of little shorts with news as it comes in. We try to put out everything. So show us some love, and just look forward to more of these throughout the football season.